Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Lesson 3-4, Mental Math Strategies for Multiplications. I will play a video, then we solve some questions.
How can you multiply mentally? Think about this question during the lesson. 3 cyclists rode their bikes the distances shown in the table. Use mental math to calculate the total distance Pam and Anna each rode.
So in this lesson, we can use strategies to multiply, use mentally, to multiply mentally.
What are you asked to do? What operation will you use to solve the problem? Why? You are asked to use mental math to find the total distance Pam and Anna each rode. You will use multiplication because each total distance involves equal groups. You can use properties of operations to help multiply mentally. To find the distance Pam rode, calculate 4 times 325. Break apart 4 times 325. Which shows the correct way to use the distributive property?
So one of the strategies we can use distributive property. 4 times 325, we can separate the 325 into
Select your answer.
Into 2 numbers. Which one is the correct? Is it becomes 4 times 300 plus 4 times 25 or 4 times 300 plus 25? No, we have, if we separate the 325 into 325, we have to multiply the 4 with the 300 and the 4 with the 25. So it becomes 4 times 300 plus 4 times 25.
Use the distributive property. Multiply mentally and then add. Pam rode 1,300 miles in 4 months.
So how we solve it? Again, distribution property, 4 times 325. We can separate the 325 into 325. Then I have to multiply the 4 with the 300 and the 4 with the 25. So now it's easy to do it mentally because 4 times 300, it's easy to find it mentally. 4 times 3, 12 with 2 zeros, 1,200. Then plus 4 times 25 means you have to add the 25 4 times. 25 plus 25, 50 plus 25, 75 plus 25 equals to 100. And then we can add the products, 1,200 plus 100 equal 1,300. So 4 times 325 equals 1,300. This is the first strategies. We call it distribution or distributive property.
How does breaking apart a factor help you multiply 4 times 325 using mental math? What property is used in this strategy? Breaking a factor into numbers that are easier to multiply makes problems simpler to multiply mentally. The distributive property is used in this strategy.
Let's try this.
There is more than one way to use the distributive property to do mental math. Choose a way to break apart the factor 28, which results in the easiest calculation.
So 4 times 28, it is 4 times 20 plus 8, or 4 times 25 plus 3, or 4 times 30 minus 2, because 20 plus 8 equals 28, 25 plus 3 equals 28, 30 minus 2 equals to 28. So what do you think, which one is the easiest? Here 4 times 20, then 4 times 8. 4 times 20 equal 80, plus 4 times 8 equal 32. 80 plus 32 equals 112. If we break the 28 into 25 and 3, it will be 4 times 25 plus 4 times 3. 100 plus 12 equal 112. Or we can make it 30 minus 2. So you will multiply 4 times 30 minus, not plus, minus, 4 times 2. 4 times 30 equal 120 minus 4 times 2, which is 8, minus 8 equals 112.
According to the commutative property of multiplication, you can multiply in any order. How is the commutative property of multiplication like the commutative property of addition? The commutative property of multiplication says you can multiply in any order, just as the commutative property of addition says you can add in any order. Find the distance Anna rode. Calculate 8 times 25. Break apart 8 times 25. Use the commutative and associative properties to multiply. Multiply mentally. Anna rode 200 miles in 8 weeks. How are the commutative and associative properties used to find how far Anna rode?
This is another property here, 8 times 25. So we can separate the 8 into 2 multiplying numbers. 4 times 2 equals 8. Okay, guys, 4 times 2 equals 8. So here we used 2 multiplying number, give me 8. Then, then we can switch, then we have to make 2 numbers in one group. For example, he make 4 times 25. You can make any 2 numbers between these 3 numbers in one group. 4 times, you have to find the 2 numbers that they are easy to get to know their answer. 4 times 25 equals 100, so 2 times 100 equals to 200. So 8 times 25 equals to 200.
The commutative property is used to change the order of the factors from 4 times 2 to 2 times 4. The associative property is used to change 2 times 4 times 25 to 2 times 4 times 25.
Now you know how to multiply mentally.
So here he used the commutative property and the associative property. The commutative property, he changed the order of the numbers from 4 times 2 to 2 times 4. And this will keep the answer the same. And the associative property, he changed the group from 2 times 4 into 4 times 2, the group between parentheses. Because this is, it will make it easy for him. 4 times 25 equal 100. 100 times 2 equals to 200. So you can change any number you want when there is a multiply sign. You can change any number. You can change the numbers, and you can change the groups. Let's move now to the last property, compensation. We call it page 115. The compensation, you can use compensation to multiply mentally. Choose numbers close to the numbers in the problem and then adjust the answer. For example, determine the distance George rode. Find 3 times 398. So what is, he said, choose a closed number. What is a number that's close to 398 and you can use it mentally? 400 is close to 398. Then you have to find 3 times 400 and adjust the answer. 3 times 400 equals to 1,200. Okay, now I have to adjust the answer. How much I added to get the 400? I added 2. Then this 2, I have to multiply it by the 3. So 3 times 2 equals to 6. Now I can adjust the answer. Adjust the answer by subtracting 6. Why subtracting? Because I added at the beginning, I added 2 to become 400. Now I have to remove, okay, what I added. But I multiply the 2 with the 3, then I remove the answer. How much? The answer 6. So 1,200 minus 6 equal 1,194. So 3 times 398 equal 1,194. 4. Let's move here to solve some problems. For example, question number 3. 5 times 18 equal to 5 times. What are two numbers? If you multiply them, give me 18. You can choose 6 times 3 or 9 times 2. Then he changed the group into 5 times the first number, which is the 6 times 3. Then 5 times 6 equals to 30. 30 times 3 equals to 3 times 3 equals to 9 with a 0, 90. So 5 times 18 equals to 90. 4 times, question number 4, 4 times 506. Here we are using the distribution property. 4 times 506 equals to 4 times 500 plus 6. Here we use the plus sign. Then 4 times the 500 and 4 times the 6. 4 times 500, 4 times 5 equals 20 with 2 zeros, 2000, plus 4 times 6 equals 24. So the answer 2024.